This video is designed to help you start a t-shirt business. At the end of the video, you'll find a valuable gift. It's a t-shirt business plan that you can download, and we'll lay down for you, step by step, everything you need to know to start a successful t-shirt business of your own. If you are new to this channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. The first step in the process of starting a t-shirt business is deciding what t-shirt business is right for you. Your t-shirt business stimulates your creativity, but should also appeal to your customers' needs and wants. You may want to start a t-shirt business that focuses on a specific target market, such as company t-shirts. Caters to everyone. Prints t-shirts on demand for e-commerce. You aren't limited to just one type, but the type of t-shirt business you choose will impact every decision you make going forward. Many consumers start their shopping experience online, so a t-shirt business that can sell clothing in person or online is recommended to start your clothing line. We've all been to a brick-and-mortar store. Their business model is selling t-shirts in a building, where people can come to the store, try them on, and buy what they like. These stores may sell a single clothing line, multiple clothing brands, or custom t-shirts. With the rise of e-commerce, this part of the industry is hurting. Closures of retail stores have been increasing for at least the last 5 years. Despite this, digital commerce says retail sales have increased around 3% per year since 2019, meaning the stores that stay open are making more money. This business model works with franchises and stores that run a tight ship. They tend to need sales of $40,000 per month to be safe. Otherwise, you'll probably want to start a different way. Private label t-shirts. T-shirt companies that run this way focus on a specific brand. This type of business can be a physical retail clothing store, fashion design, e-commerce, print-on-demand, manufacturing, or a combination of these types of businesses. A business plan using this model typically focuses on a niche market to satisfy their needs, and may expand into other markets later, while keeping the brand image. As a franchise owner, you may want to try to find clients like this to provide printing services. They can become steady clients. E-commerce t-shirt business. An online t-shirt business focuses on e-commerce through an online store. The online t-shirt business may be a reseller, printer-on-demand, or manufacturer. Retail businesses can also have a division of a company to sell t-shirts online. Selling t-shirts online expands your t-shirt store's target audience to a national or global market. Franchise t-shirt printing shops can also offer t-shirts online to increase their revenue. Customers can add images and hire a designer to develop a t-shirt design, print that design, and ship the t-shirts to the customer. You can sell t-shirts through lots of websites. The top places to list your t-shirts include Amazon, Facebook Marketplace, eBay, Instagram. Shopify offers an easy experience to set up your own clothing store and connect with most of the bigger marketplaces directly from your shop. WordPress and WooCommerce work great together for super fast e-commerce stores. Print-on-demand. Print-on-demand is a great way to start a t-shirt business because the t-shirt company doesn't need inventory to start selling t-shirts. Print-on-demand is perfect for starting an online business from home. You simply create a design, add it onto the print-on-demand company's garment design software, and connect it to your e-commerce platforms to start selling it. Shopify has a great blog about the top print-on-demand companies. If you run other types of t-shirt businesses, you could hire a developer to drive more revenue by providing the printing and shipping to your clients' customers. Fashion designers. Fashion designers are focused on designing new clothing that is both stylish and unique. They are mostly focused on the art of their products. When a t-shirt business reaches this level, the brand is typically at the top of the fashion industry. They are typically artistic people, who make clothes and accessories that stand out. They can be self-trained or go to fashion design schools. Wholesale. Wholesale is focused on selling t-shirts in bulk orders. To do this, they will typically need to be able to offer retailers t-shirts at 50% of MSRP. This is typically a strategy that will be implemented once the company has developed a reputation, but e-commerce solutions have made it easier because you can combine this strategy with printer-on-demand services for selling t-shirts manufacturing. Manufacturing t-shirts is focused on the creation of the t-shirts from field to thread to final garment. This is the most cost-intensive portion of the t-shirt industry, because you'll need a warehouse, fabrics, employees, and machines that can cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'd really only recommend this strategy at the point in which you are a solidly profitable company, and the only way to increase gains is to buy the machines to produce the garments yourself. Make sure to reach out to a financial expert who specializes in t-shirt manufacturing before doing so. The next part of the video is not specific to the t-shirt business. Nevertheless, this knowledge is essential for success in the t-shirt business, as well as in any other business. Ignore it at your own peril. Operating a successful t-shirt business will depend on the following 4 conventions. 1. A practical plan, with a solid foundation. 2. Dedication, and willingness to sacrifice, to reach your goal. 3. Technical skills. 4. Basic knowledge of management, finance, record keeping and market analysis. As a new owner, you will need to master these skills and techniques if your business is to be successful. Finding a niche. Small businesses range in size from a manufacturer, with many employees, and millions of dollars in equipment, to the lone window washer, with a bucket and a sponge. Obviously, the knowledge and skills, required for these two extremes, are far apart, but for success they have one thing in common. Each has found a business niche, and is filling it. The most critical problems you will face, in your early planning, will be to find your niche, and determine the feasibility of your idea. Get into the right business at the right time, is very good advice, but following that advice, may be difficult. Many entrepreneurs plunge into a business venture, so blinded by the dream, that they fail to thoroughly evaluate its potential. Is your business idea feasible? Before you invest time, effort, and money, the following exercise will help you separate sound ideas from those bearing a high potential for failure. Identify and briefly describe the business you plan to start. Identify the product or service you plan to sell. Answering yes to any of the following 3 questions means you are on the right track. A negative answer to all of them means the road ahead could be rough. 1. Does your product or service satisfy an unfilled need? 2. Will your product or service serve an existing market in which demand exceeds supply? 3. Will your product or service be competitive based on its quality, selection, price, or location? Market analysis. For a small business to be successful, the owner must know the market. To learn the market, you must analyze it, a process that takes time and effort. You don't have to be a trained statistician to analyze the marketplace, nor does the analysis have to be costly. Analyzing the market is a way to gather facts about potential customers, and to determine the demand for your product or service. The more information you gather, the greater your chances of capturing a segment of the market. Know the market before investing your time and money in any business venture. The following questions will help you collect the information necessary to analyze your market, and determine if your product or service will sell. This brief exercise will give you a good idea of the kind of market planning you need to do. An answer of no to any of the questions indicates a weakness in your plan, so do your research until you can answer each question with a yes. 1. Do you know who your customers will be? 2. Do you understand their needs and desires? 3. Do you know where they live? 4. Will you be offering the kind of products or services that they will buy? 5. Will your prices be competitive in quality and value? 6. Will your promotional program be effective? 7. Do you understand how your business compares with your competitors? 8. Will your business be conveniently located for the people you plan to serve? 9. Will there be adequate parking facilities for the people you plan to serve? Planning your startup. The following questions are grouped according to function. They are designed to help you prepare for opening day. Merchandise. Have you decided what items you will sell or produce, or what services you will provide? Have you made a merchandise plan, based upon estimated sales, to determine the amount of inventory you will need to control purchases? Have you found reliable suppliers, who will assist you in the startup? Have you compared the prices, quality, and credit terms of suppliers? Business records. Are you prepared to maintain complete records of sales, income and expenses, accounts payable, and receivables? Have you determined how to handle payroll records, tax reports, and payments? Do you know what financial reports should be prepared, and how to prepare them? Finances. A large number of small businesses fail each year. There are a number of reasons for these failures, but one of the main reasons is insufficient funds. Too many entrepreneurs try to start and operate a business without sufficient capital, money. To avoid this dilemma, you can review your situation by analyzing the following 3 questions. 1. How much money do you have? 2. How much money will you need to start your business? 3. How much money will you need to stay in business? In order to answer the second question, how much money will you need to start your business? You need to prepare an estimate of all your startup costs. Here's a list of items you may need to take into account. Note that this list is for a retail business. Items will vary for service, construction, manufacturing or online firms. Decorating and remodeling, fixtures and equipment, installing fixtures and equipment, services and supplies, beginning inventory cost, legal, professional fees, licenses and permits, telephone utility deposits, insurance, signs, advertising for opening, unanticipated expenses. Now, the answer to the third question, how much money will you need to stay in business? Must be divided into two parts, immediate costs, and future costs. From the moment the door to your new business opens, a certain amount of income may come in. However, this income should not be projected in your operating expenses. You will need enough money available to cover costs for at least the first 3 months of operation. The following list will help you project your operating expenses on a monthly basis. Typical expenses for 1 month may include your living costs, employee wages, rent, advertising, supplies, utilities, insurance, taxes, maintenance, delivery, transportation, miscellaneous. Now sum up the total estimated monthly expenses and multiply it by 3. This is the amount of cash you will need to cover operating expenses for 3 months. Deposit this amount in a savings account before opening your business. Use it only for those purposes listed in the above list, because this money will ensure that you will be able to continue in business during the crucial early stages. By adding the total startup costs to the total expenses for 3 months, you can learn what the estimated costs will be to start and operate your business for 3 months. By subtracting the totals of the lists from the cash available, you can determine the amount of additional financing you may need, if any. Now you will need to estimate your operating expenses for the first year after startup. The first step in determining your annual expenses is to estimate your sales volume, month by month. Next, determine the cost of sales. You may want to use a spreadsheet to do this. After startup, the primary source of revenue in your business will be from sales, but your sales will vary from month to month because of seasonal patterns and other factors. It is important to determine if your monthly sales will produce enough income to pay each month's bills. An estimated cash flow projection will show if the monthly cash balance is going to be subject to such factors as the following: failure to recognize seasonal trends, excessive cash taken from the business for living expenses, too rapid expansion, and slow collection of accounts if credit is extended to customers. Conclusion: if you have carefully answered all the questions in this video, you have seriously thought about your goal. However, there may be some things you may feel you need to know more about. Owning and running a t-shirt business is a continuous learning process. Research your idea, and do as much as you can, yourself, but don't hesitate to seek help from people who can tell you what you need to know. As we conclude this video, it's time you get your free t-shirt business plan gift. Go to the description below this video to get it now. It is completely free, no strings attached. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and hit the subscribe button for more videos like this.